Well, I mean, I think the general consensus, if you take your baseline as the recently released RSF reports, where Nigeria has dropped like 5 points, I believe. The understanding generally is that things have declined, and the definition of this decline mostly is with respect to restriction of access, a climate of fear like we have in Bayelsa. There are some worrying concern about attacks and intimidation of journalists. And then, of course, you know, as in the case of premium tax that we had here, where the police took it on itself to fabricate a charge, basically a civil, and then try to make a criminal case out of a pure civil matter. Those kinds of, you know, intimidation, that's how I really characterize the situation at this point, yes. I think it must continue to take its radar, its instincts and its feelings from the spirit of Section 22 of our Constitution, which makes it very clear that the media should hold, you know, government and power accountable. If it does this effectively, it will realize that one of the powerful mechanisms it has will be the mechanism of investigative reporting. Because investigative reporting have been issue attempts to unravel things that people are trying to hide or conceal. So I think that the challenge for the moment, and given where the country is at this point, is how the media can help deepen the boundaries of freedom of people, how to help ensure that citizens can make informed choices with regards to their political and economic preferences. And in spite of those difficulties that we've spoken about, but in fact more fundamentally, in spite of the economic context and conditions under which media operates today, which is extremely hostile, and which is accentuating other forms of crisis, partly ethical, partly revenue. Regardless of all those, if we stick to, you know, a practice of investigation, a concern for accountability, and make sure that our journalism is defined by the best elements of that profession, being always accurate, ensuring that our stories, our reporting is verifiable, and that the outcomes of our journalism is credible, and that the process of coming to that outcome is has integrity. I think we will be serving our democracy well. The emphasis must going back to the core elements of being accurate, verifying our stories, ensuring that our processes are transparent. That's the only way to defeat, you know, some of those outrage of the post-truth season, the so-called Trumpian legacy. That's it.